In April 2025, ASML fired a research light source 100,000 times every second. It was not a factory machine. It was a glimpse of what the next machine might become. And only one company currently sells complete commercial EUV systems. Those systems pattern critical layers in the manufacturing chain feeding today's most advanced AI platforms. To understand that power, start with an explosion smaller than dust. EUV begins with a microscopic droplet of molten tin moving through vacuum. Laser energy reshapes that droplet, then converts it into plasma hotter than 200,000 degrees Celsius. That is roughly 40 times the sun's average surface temperature. In the latest cited commercial sources, this plasma process repeats 60,000 times every second. The 100,000 rate belongs to a 2025 1000 watt research demonstration, not ordinary production machines. The light it creates has a wavelength of just 13.5 nanometers. Leading immersion DUV systems work with 193 nanometer light, a dramatically longer wavelength. But EUV is absorbed by air and ordinary optical materials. Conventional glass lenses become useless, so the entire light path operates in vacuum using mirrors. Each optimized mirror contains roughly 100 alternating layers of molybdenum and silicon. Even then, only about 70% of the incoming EUV remains usable at each reflection. The machine must create the light, preserve it, shape it, and project a pattern onto photoresist. It patterns critical layers. It does not manufacture every layer by itself. ASML began in 1984 as a venture between Philips and ASM International. Its assignment sounded simple: build better machines for printing chip patterns. By 1995, Zeiss had organized a European effort to develop the optics EUV would require. ASML shipped early EUV prototypes to research centers in 2006. 4 years later, its prototype source produced approximately 1 watt. 1 watt was a milestone. It was also nowhere near volume manufacturing. In 2012, Intel, TSMC and Samsung committed 1.38 billion euros to ASML. Intel alone committed up to 829 million euros across EUV and larger wafer programs. The customers were not merely buying machines, they were financing the bridge to machines they needed. ASML then acquired light source specialist Cyma in 2013. By 2016, the NXE 3400 was ordered in batches. In 2018, ASML reached 250 watts, about 125 wafers per hour. In 2019, EUV entered high-volume manufacturing, and ASML shipped 26 EUV systems. The breakthrough was not one invention. It was a sequence of bottlenecks removed over decades. And most of those bottlenecks did not live inside ASML alone. ASML does not manufacture every critical component inside its own walls. In 2025, the company reported approximately 5,100 suppliers. About 80% of its bill of materials came from suppliers. TRU-MPF supplies the source's high-power pulsed laser. Zeiss provides the reflective optical system that guides the EUV light. ASML integrates those technologies into a complete working scanner. Independent technical and policy sources identify it as the sole current commercial supplier of complete EUV systems. That does not make ASML the only lithography company. It makes the EUV category unusually concentrated. In 2025, ASML reported 32.7 billion euros in net sales. It recognized 48 EUV systems during that year. It also spent 4.7 billion euros on research and development. What looks like one company is really a coordinated industrial ecosystem with ASML at the integration point. That structure creates extraordinary capability. Reproducing the whole network quickly would be extraordinarily difficult. NVIDIA designs leading AI platforms, but outside foundries must manufacture the silicon. NVIDIA says its 7-chip Vera Rubin platform begins at TSMC on a 3-nanometer process. That disclosure does not prove every Rubin layer uses EUV, and this film will not claim it. TSMC reported 3-nanometer technology generated 24% of its 2025 wafer revenue. It says 2-nanometer technology entered high-volume manufacturing in the fourth quarter of 2025. Its lithography teams were improving EUV scanner efficiency while developing the next High-NA generation. The chain runs from AI design, to foundry process, to critical lithography layers, to ASML's supplier network. At one crucial stage, the complete commercial tool comes from one supplier. That is why this machine matters beyond the semiconductor industry. But the next machine makes the existing system look almost manageable. Intel says its first High-NA system arrived in more than 250 crates. Delivery took 43 freight containers, 20 trucks, and weighed over 150 metric tons. ASML's EXE 5000 raises NA from 0.33 to 0.55. ASML specifies imaging resolution of 8 nanometers. It describes 1.7 times smaller features in a single exposure than its NXE class imaging. ASML also describes the potential for 2.9 times higher transistor density. Specifications and potential do not prove customer yield or economics. High-NA is the next chapter of EUV, not a completed replacement story. A system this concentrated becomes more than industrial equipment. Dutch controls require case-by-case authorization for specified advanced semiconductor manufacturing technologies. The Dutch government says this is not a universal export ban. The controls expanded in September 2024, with further changes taking effect in April 2025. Independent policy reporting says ASML was not granted a license to export EUV machinery to China after 2019. That does not mean every ASML product is banned from China. The rules are equipment-specific. Control over one machine cannot stop technological competition, but it can reshape its cost, speed, and options. A Dutch integrator, German specialists, and global chip makers share one pressure point. The machine is powerful because the network behind it is difficult to reproduce. An EUV tool consumes more power than a comparable DUV tool, but EUV single patterning can remove process steps that DUV multi-patterning would require. The net energy result depends on the complete process flow. There is no universal green verdict. ASML reported 8.8 billion euros in sales for the first quarter of 2026. It raised its full-year sales outlook to between 36 and 40 billion euros. Management said accelerating AI infrastructure investment was bringing customer capacity plans forward. The 1,000-watt source shows where the technology may go, but ASML says commercialization will take time. 100,000 explosions per second are not today's commercial baseline. They are a warning about tomorrow's scale. The next link is TSMC, the foundry turning leading-edge process technology into the chips AI companies demand. The AI race looks digital. Its hardest limit may still be a machine made of mirrors, plasma, and trust.